Today we're gonna play the round 7 of Levon Amiga competition. So I would say the best way to show you how to play Worms, because Worms is a strategy game basically. Is Worms Director Cat, which we are playing on the Lemon Amiga website. You can see this is the link of the website, Lemon Amiga website. I show you basically my best round, but I think in order to play this game, you must absolutely, before even playing, you need to read the manual first. So the purpose of this video is to explain how did I achieve a very high score. I think I achieved a score around 100, almost 40,000 points from this formula, because I killed 18 worms, so, and I got a win bonus of 120 because I beat the game in 2 rounds. So it was a phenomenal run. So and we are gonna play this game, the Worm Director Cut. If you go on the Lemon Amiga website, you can see this game was published in 1997 from Team 17. I think this was one of the latest game which was published from Team 17. This game was basically, then after this, Team 17 published different version of Worms up to, I think the last one was in 2020, so which works even for PlayStation and Nintendo Wii. So this is really a fantastic game, and it has done a lot of history over the years. But before we start, we must absolutely read the manual. I think I found a very nice manual in retrogame.be, this one, there's the game website, and let's go basically with the best weapon that you can use, actually the most common weapons. The most common weapon is the bazooka. This one is usually is affected by the wind, so it's very hard to use it. Usually the computer does a lot of good shots from it. So yeah, now I'm gonna show you the best shots from the computer and maybe some of my shots as well, but let's see how it went. Okay, this is the first example with the bazooka. Yeah, this was the one which I did. I used the wind. You see the wind that blows to the right. It's a good. It didn't. The worm didn't die, but I think for me it was a good example. Still a good example. Jessica Fletcher. Jessica Fletcher. She's a killer. One of the strongest worm. Look. Whoo. Another one. Bazooka. Look how far the computer. Sometimes he's unbelievably good. Look at that. From so far with bazooka, he killed me. He killed the captain of my team. Pasquale is the next worm. Actually, 2. He killed 2 worms. Another bazooka from computer. Wow, he killed 3. Unbelievable. With the replay as well. Look at the replay. Another bazooka. This is also computer. The computer. Unbelievably good. It's amazing how the computer does well. Look at that! Pasquale X-Worm. He killed me. This was really upsetting me. Jessica Fletcher. Another one. The computer is probably the best at using bazooka. Jessica, especially Jessica Fletcher. Jessica Fletcher, she's devastating. What, 3? She killed 3. She's extremely good, Jessica Fletcher. If you have the opportunity, just kill her. Kill Jessica Fletcher before she kills you with the bazooka. She's very good with the bazooka. Another bazooka example. Boom. Wow. She killed 3. Me included. This was unbelievably lucky, this bazooka. So it's amazing how the computer does well. This is also an unbelievably bazooka, probably luck. This was a luck. This was not a very clever worm, but look at the luck. Amazing. Another, wow, this is the replay. Okay, let's continue now with the weapon. The next one is that I'm gonna show you some example is the grenade. This is a very, very powerful one. Usually I use it for throwing grenade when I am above other worms, so it's or when they are inside a pit or something. So usually because they are very easy to use in that case, they are very destructive because they take out 50 points of energy. Usually the computer use much better than me grenade. I will show you some example of how good they use it. Even Bazooka, the computer really use very. They have an edge because they are very strong with Bazooka and grenade. But I show you how the computer use it and how did I use it. So let's see this example about grenade. Okay, here are some example with the bazooka. Sorry, grenade. Grenade are more difficult. No. From a human point of view, actually, to do such things is extremely hard. You need a huge luck. Look at that. Porca miseria! Che fortuna! Ne ho uccisi 4. From a human point of view, grenade probably are the easiest when the worms are below you. So this is the best example when you should use them. Don't try to do what the computer did before. That's pure luck. This is more predictable. I use grenade like that. That's okay. This is how a human being should do it. Computer is more like based on luck. I will explain you later. They are better weapon than this, but yeah, grenade usually are used only in this scenario. Now this is another pure example of grenade, pure luck. Yeah, this is a pure luck by the computer. Look how lucky it was. Pasquale died. Ex-worm. Yeah, obviously with grenade you can exceed kills. And after that I did a mistake. After losing Pasquale, I stepped on the mine because I want to go to collect that weapon. I look at the box. The box just misled me. Two weapons which I want to show you are the Dynamite and the ship. And probably the airstrike. The airstrike, I'm not sure if I got an example, but I will show you during the game. These three are very powerful weapons. Unfortunately, you have only one. You can use it only one. For example, Dynamite, you have 5 seconds to move before it exploded. The Dynamite is really very strong. It can do a lot of damages. I think it takes out up to 75% of the energy. So if the worm has got 100, minimum it will be 60, 65. If it's perfect, 75. So Dynamite is really a destructive weapon. Usually I keep it for the very end because usually if you have 1-to-1 battle in the end, you have only one worm left and they have only one worm left. With Dynamite you can kill a worm even if your worm has got, like, let's say 5 very little energy left, but the other worm has got 60. You just kill him with one shot with Dynamites. And the same is for the ship. Ship is very similar to Dynamite in terms of damage because it also takes out 75 points of energy. Ship, usually I have only one example, and it's also very destructive like Dynamite. But usually I prefer Dynamite because the ship is a little bit not chaotic. It's like it's very quick, so you need to press 1 to release, and you need to press the fire button again to make it explode. As airstrike probably is the easiest weapon to use, but unfortunately you have only one. And usually I advise use airstrike towards the end when the other worms have very little energy left, and try to strike at least 2 worms. Try to kill at least 2 or 3 worms with airstrike. And airstrike obviously can be used when your worm can be anywhere in the screen, and this one you can point exactly where you want to destroy. So I show you now Dynamite, ships, these 3. I will show you how to use these 3 basically in the next example. Here are some examples with dynamites. Dynamites are devastating. Okay, the reason why there is a reason why now Dynamite is gonna come now. Jessica Fletcher, never bother, never touch Jessica Fletcher. She's very revengeful. She revenged. Don't touch her. Just kill her. If you can kill her with one shot, do it. Otherwise, if she doesn't die, she will revenge. I think this is a bad example of Dragon Ball. Oh no, sorry, this is a very good example of Dynamites. Yeah, Dynamite, don't use Dragon Ball if there is no hole. Dynamites here is more effective. When the bridge is closed, the only way to kill them probably is probably Dynamites. Ah, this Dynamite, look how many worms. 4 or 5. She's gonna kill now 5 or 6 with one shot. Look at that. Especially on this slippery surface. Try to use dynamites, because look how many. 1, 2, zippy, X-worm, 2, 3, tape, 3, 4, earth, 4, Daniel, 5, Pasquale, 6. He killed 6 with one dynamite. It's my favorite one, the one that you must absolutely use it and learn it and master it, is the shotgun. The shotgun is very good. I use it a lot, and in my next round you will see how many worms I have killed with the shotgun. Why I love it? Because you have two shoot. You can shoot twice. So, and it's not affected by the wind and gravity. You can shoot, as I said, twice in the same turn by pressing the fire button. Why is so good? I love shotgun because shotgun is very good when you can kill a worm by pushing it in the edge. Imagine by pushing it into the water, or if he's at the edge of the screen, you can kick him out of the screen, and then you can use the next shot to kill another worm which has got a very little amount of energy. Or imagine you have 2 worms that have got a very little amount of energy, let's say like less than 20. Shotgun takes 25 if it's perfect. But even if it's not perfect, shotgun, even if you remove 18, 20, and the worm has got only 9 left energy, because remember, each worm has got a level of energy between 1 and 100. Obviously, you cannot kill with shotgun if the worm has got 100, but shotgun is very useful when the enemy worms have very little energy left, or they are near the edge of the screen. So let's see, how did I use it? Shotgun is my favorite. It's absolutely brilliant. Look, in this example, I killed 2 worms with 2 shots. Yes, because shotgun are fantastic because you can use them twice. Look, I was a little bit lucky, but it was intentional. I knew there was a mine there. And then with the second shot, I killed George. Look, this worm. Boom. Look at that. It was purely intentional. 2 kills with 2 shots. Going now towards the end of the manual, but it doesn't mean that I don't have. I still have a lot of examples to show you. So teleport, probably I will not have I will not have an example. This one, sometimes I use it. It's very good for moving a worm from a place to another. Basically what it does, it teleport the current worm to an empty area. Basically, you have to select the target area where you want to move it. This I will show you later. This is in the battle. In the match that I won, I will show you how did I use it. The same for Blowtorch. Blowtorch is very good to create like tunnels, and you can really how to say this, creates, it can destroy anything really. The blowtorch, you can create a tunnel, you can go diagonally, horizontally, any direction, 6 different directions you can go. The drill, usually I never use it. I don't find it very useful, but this is to basically, it's very similar probably to the blowtorch, but I think this one it drills only downwards. Yeah, that's probably. Landmine, I think I never used them. I'm not sure how they are used, but I mean, there are so many mines already, so this is probably useless. This is the one which I love most, the ninja rope. Ninja rope allows you to climb in any different direction. You can go in any different direction of the screen, especially for sometimes you cannot go from left to right or right to left, because in the between there is water. So you can move without dying by using the rope. So I will show you how did I use it, and it's something fantastic. Another way to defend also will be the girder. The girder usually is to also access places where you would never access. So, but then what is the difference between the ninja rope and the girder? Usually the girder, I use it when you cannot reach an accessible place. Even with the ninja rope will be impossible. Sometimes first you need to use a girder, which then you can use the ninja rope. The next turn you can use the ninja rope towards the girder and then launch your worm out of danger. So the girder yeah, initially I didn't know how to use them, but you will see that you need to click. First you need to right click to turn it wherever, to place it the way you want to place it, and then left click of the mouse to physically place it. So first you need to rotate with the right click and then place it with the left click. And I think this is going to be the end of the manual, and now I'm going to show you. I think these ones are very rare, and the special weapon, they drop from the heaven. So I probably have only one example with the old woman, this one, which explodes after 10 seconds. But now let's see this. Let's go through these last examples. Here, I think I put some good example, bad example of using rope. I think this is a bad example. This was a very bad example of using the rope. You should never use the rope like that. I think here I was very greedy. I wanted to go very far with the rope. You should never try to use like that. You should not abuse the use of rope. I think after 3 usage, then the ropes start to become extremely unstable. So don't abuse it too much. Look at that. Look at that. No, don't. See? Don't use rope like that. But this is just an example to show you how powerful is a rope. So the rope can reach any area, especially in the caverns. In the cavern, when there is a roof, you can really attach the rope to the roof like that, and you can pass the sea. But this is a bad example because obviously in slippery surface, you have a very bad impact on the land. Look, and then you slip down in the sea, into the sea, and you die. This is also a very bad example of a rope, ninja rope, because here I didn't see the mine. See, I want to go to the right hand side because to push somebody in the water, but unfortunately I didn't realize there was a mine on the right hand side. Near this snowman there is a mine. Look at mine. This is a mistake. I was too excited, but unfortunately, see, not sure, because I didn't die. 2 worms died, so this maybe was still good. This is a good example of ninja rope. It's a good example of ninja rope. I use the ninja rope to jump above the bottle. Look at that. This is not a bad example of ninja rope. See? Yes, you are in a better position now. You can use bazooka probably, yeah, to send this Shaggy out of the screen with bazooka. Boom. See, Shaggy is the next worm. This is another example. I think this should be an example. Let's see. It's still with the ninja rope. Let's see. What did I do here? Ah, yeah, this is a fantastic example. I want to push him into the water with a punch, but unfortunately I was not able to punch him. Then I used the rope. Look, I used the rope to move him. Look. Boom. See? And then I could punch him. So I use in combination, I combine the use of rope with a punch, or with Dragon Ball. Look, boom, and then I could kick him out. That was a very clever way to use the rope. Let's see this example. This is a very bad example of using the Blowtorch. I tried to use the Blowtorch to try to reach that worm, but that worm was so clever. Look what he did. He used the fire punch to kill me. Look at that. He was so intelligent, like a human. This was the computer. Look, and this was a computer. Look what he did. He was so clever. Look at that. Would you think about that? Would you ever imagine that the best way to kill the worm was the fire punch? Because the fire punch can go through the sand as well. You think that you are protected into the sand? No way. You get killed. You get killed by a punch, by a fire punch. This also was, I think, a bad example of, let's see, using... You think that you are safe if you use Blowtorch. No way. I tried to use Blowtorch because I want to collect that box. No way. I died. Look what the computer did. Yes, he used airstrike. And this was my last worm and I died. And I even got a ship on my head from the box. He used, yeah, look. Boom, the ship killed me. This is a very bad example of using a girder. I tried to use the girder to protect Daniel. I said Daniel is not gonna fall into the water, but look at this worm. Look at what tape did. I did it because tape could push Daniel into the water, but it's what happened. Look what happened. Look what did he do. See, let's see now. Do you think the girder was a good idea? No way. Look at this. Boom. It still pushed me into the water. Amazing. That was a mistake. A bad example of a girder. Let's use the girder correctly. This is the way you should use. I used the girder because I didn't want this worm to push Pasquale. You see, Pasquale is in a very dangerous spot. So by putting the girder, this worm now cannot fire to Pasquale, to my worm, and he had to shoot somewhere else. So let's see what he did. See, he shot away from me. So the girder is like a protection. Works. This is a bad example of a girder. The reason why actually I use it is to try to flee away, to escape from where I was, to use it like a bridge. But unfortunately, look what Jessica Fletcher did. She used dynamite. I was really angry at that. What is this? This is a very bad example of this is not a good way to use Dragon Ball. Is better in this case to use a dynamite there to break the bridge and everybody fall in the water. This is a bad example, I think, of the old woman. Yes, I should not have used this old woman, but I just show you how it works. So this old woman explode after 10 seconds, and the reason why this was not a clever idea to use it, I never used it before. It was the first time I used it. It was not clever because now it's gonna kill my worm, which is Maria on the left, and Jeffrey didn't die. Look at that. This was a mistake. Look, Maria died, and Jeffrey didn't die. So this was a bad usage of the old woman. Yes. These are the ones which probably I really enjoy using them. Yes, because the Fire Punch and the Dragon Ball, they are very similar. You can use it only once in a round, but it's so good when you are very close to a worm and you can, with a punch or with a Dragon Ball, you can push them in the water. Really, it takes out only 30 points of energy. So obviously, if the worm has got only 100 and is in the middle of the screen, you cannot push it anywhere in the water. Obviously, it's not a good weapon, but Fire Punch and Dragon Ball sometimes is very, very useful. Dragon Ball is actually very good, especially on the bridges, because it's horizontally. You can push other worms as well, so it's really, really, really good. And yeah, so I will explain you now how did I use Fire Punch and Dragon Ball. This is usually only the human use it. Very rarely I've seen the computer using them. So yeah, let's see how did I use it and how to use them. I don't have many examples of Fire Punch, but here in this example I liked it because it pushed all together, and on the next shock I think I used the Dynamite to kill all those worms, so it was not bad. This is an example of Dragon Ball on the bridge. Usually works only when the bridge is open, so probably this was not a good idea. And this is the last example where I want to show you how to use a ship. The ship actually here was very well used. When I recorded this example, I didn't know that actually ship, you can press once to free the ship, to release the ship, and you can press again to make it explode. So explode if you press it again. In fact, I read the manual. It says the second fire is to make it explode. If you don't press fire again, it will explode after like 10-15 seconds, that was the case. But I could have pressed fire and it could have exploded. Oh no! Yes! Oh no! Yeah! I will show you the most common errors which I've made with mines, really. This is not really a weapon, but we have to talk about this. I have to show you some example about this landmine. Not as a weapon itself, but like mine. The landscape is full of mines, and sometimes I've stepped, not sometimes actually, quite a few times I've stepped on them, and this usually cause a disaster. So the first things probably you need to learn is how not to step on the mines, and I will show you some of my mistakes, and I will show you how even the computer is so silly. Sometimes the computer steps on the mine. So let's see how did it go. Let's see how it went. Yeah. And these are the last examples. Last example is just step on mine. See, you step on the mine and actually kill 3 by mistake, accidentally. Step on mine is a very common mistake. So even today, no. See, I still slap on mine. Look, I didn't see the mine. Look at that. I used the rope. I don't know what I was trying to do, but I didn't see the mine, and I stepped on it. Yeah. Boom. That was horrendous. Okay, before I go through the round now, I will show you basically the way that these teams works, so, and the way that the league works. So basically, in the options, so there is an option to say how many rounds you need to win the match. So we need to win 2 rounds in a row, basically, to win a row. I mean, not in a row, but to get the maximum score from the formula, from the Lemon Amiga competition, we need to try to win a match in 2 rounds. Then here it says each worm will have 60 seconds to maximum to shoot, and then or to do any moves, and then yeah, this is gonna be. And then we are gonna choose 4 teams. The teams, as I said, that we are gonna choose, I already entered my team, so I will show you which teams we are gonna pick up. So I'm gonna pick up my team, Pasquale. So we have Pasquale, Daniel, Amerigo, Maria. These are the names which I pick up. You can choose any names, but this is very important that you remember the worms from your teams. Otherwise, you may kill accidentally. You may kill accidentally. Then we have Mystery, which will be Jessica Fletcher, Father Dowling, Scooby, Shaggy. And yeah, this is the Mystery team. Then you have, let's go back. We are going to pick up Rainbow, which has got Jeffrey, it's the captain, Bangle, Zippy. And then we are going to pick up the other team, which is going to be the Worm team, which is usually the worst, Earth. typing that. I want to show you something very important because sometimes people do not understand about, they don't think about it. Okay, so we are gonna, I just created this file when I put all the teams, which I just said to you, the mystery team with Fletcher, Father Dawn, Scuba, Shabby, then Worms, Rainbow, Pasquale. You have to remember, so that this is, remember now, before I show you this round now. For example, imagine that the first to shoot will be Earth. Earth will be have a turn number 1, the second will be Jessica Fletcher, the third will be Pasquale, and the fourth will be Jeffrey. You need to write down the order. You need to create this matrix on a piece of paper because you need to remember that Earth will be the first, then Jessica, the first 4 you don't know because they are random, but then we imagine Earth start the round, Earth, after the other 3 shoot, then Flat will be number 5, Tape will be number 9, Wood will be number 13, Jessica number 2, San Lucy 6, 10, 14. See, Pasquale, Daniel, Amerigo, Maria. So you have to remember, for example, that sometimes if you are shooting with your worm, I would say an example. Imagine next turn will be Father Dowling turn. So Father Dowling can kill, for example, let's say a worm, which is like Maria, number 15. And Father Falling is number 6. And now you are using at the moment Pasquale. So what do you think? If you can kill between this one, which will be number 6, and George, which will be number 6, which worm would you kill? Obviously, it's better to attack Father Falling because Father Falling will be next to shoot. George will be the last, so you don't need to worry about George. Try to kill Father Falling. If you can kill both between Father, you have to choose which one you want to kill. Try to kill maybe the one which has got the next turn. So this is very important. And something very important also, try to kill the captain of the strongest team, which is Mystery. So Jessica Fletcher, absolutely you must target this worm because Jessica Fletcher, as I show you in the manual, when I say, is one of the strongest worm in the team. Okay, so now that I explain you the turns, who is gonna shoot first and how many worms there are in each team, I show you now how did it go, how the round went. Okay, let's go. And now finally I can show you how I did the score. So I picked up 14, Mystery, Rainbow, Worms, and finally Pasquale, which is my team. So which I told you the order. So I created my table, I did my homework, and yes, the first one here to shoot was actually so if you get the order right, so you should write down on the paper. Okay, the first one was Earth. I think Earth is not very clever. I think here we didn't mix it. The second was Jessica Fletcher, which is the strongest. Jessica Fletcher is very clever. I don't understand why she didn't push me out of the screen with a punch, but it was very Jessica Fletcher. Then the third was Pasquale, me. This was a unique opportunity to keep Jessica. It was a no-brainer. No way. Just punch her on the face. Jessica Fletcher, the best word. Woo! Number 4 was Jeffrey. Jeffrey usually is not very clever, but sometimes he does things like this which annoy you. Kill Maria. Flat, number 5. Flat is not very clever. Usually the worm team is not very good. They are not very intelligent. Not very intelligent. Then after that, Father Dowling. Father Dowling is very clever. Father Dowling is very clever. Number 7 was Daniel. Daniel did something fantastic. You remember I was talking about the shotgun. With a shotgun you can kill 2 worms at the same time. This is what I did. So, see these 2 worms, they are very close to the water. Here, you can kill them both with 2 shots. This was probably the best shot of the match. This is the best things I did here in this match. This is the shot of the explode. Boom! I killed 2 worms with 1 shot. Wow! Unluckily, I couldn't use the second shot to kill another worm because they have more than 25 energy. So I killed I just shoot Father Dolly, which is a clever worm. So after Daniel, number 8 is Bungle. Bungle is not very intelligent. In fact, he didn't do nothing much. The second one, after Bungle, this one. Use the shotgun, but the second shot he couldn't use it on me because I was too far from him, so just had to waste it. This is not the most clever way to use the shotgun. Usually use the shotgun when you are sure 100% that you can hit twice. So it was very silly to do that. I think it was very stupid, very similar to it. Then the next one is get this worm. Oh, it was very stupid. This was a kind of suicide. Yeah. Then Amerigo. Yes, Amerigo is number 11. Amerigo. Here I think I did a wrong decision. I mean, I should not have climbed up. This is what I did wrong here. This was a very bad decision because I put Amerigo also full on a mine here. I think. Yeah. It was a very silly move. This one. It was a big mistake. Jeffrey, he didn't do nothing. Then I put Amerigo in trouble, obviously, after falling. Look at that. Boom. This was very bad. One mistake generated. Luckily, Amerigo didn't die. And luckily, this worm on the right didn't target Amerigo. Luckily, Amerigo didn't die, you see? I was very lucky here. Okay, Pasquale. This is a no-brainer. Again, Pasquale has got a lucky round here because he punched Jessica Fletcher and now he's gonna use another punch, maybe a Dragon Ball. Let's see. Another punch. This is no-brainer. Just punch him in the line. This was very easy. Next, I was so lucky here because this worm, he didn't use a home missile or something like to target Amerigo, but he missed Shaggy. I was so lucky. That worm was such an idiot. Here I was so lucky. Home missile, and he missed me. See, I was lucky again. Yeah, I was extremely lucky again. So, okay, I think Daniel died here. We died with Dynamite, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, died with Dynamite. Wow, he killed 2! I told you this mystery team is so strong. This Father Dowling, he killed Daniel and the other worm with 1 Dynamite. I told you, Dynamites are very strong. This is now my revenge. Now I can revenge against the mystery team. Amerigo, because Shaggy is from mystery team. So now I took my revenge. You remember, the shotgun is my favorite. Now you can use the shotgun to kill 2 worms. What I did, first I killed Bungle with 1 shot. Kill Bungle with 1 shot, and then use the second shot to kill Shaggy on the right. Because Shaggy, she's near the edge of the screen, so if you hit her properly, she will fall out of the screen. And this is what I did. Oh guys, everything looks perfect, but I had to play 100 of times to do this. To reach this score. I had a lot of 100 of attempts, and this was my best run. Woo! Amerigo was not killed. I mean, to do this kind of rounds, you need to play probably 200-300 times. And every time you get a random landscape and stuff like that, so it was a nightmare. But here, Pasquale, this is a very good example of using teletransport. This was a no-brainer. I decided, okay, why not moving Pasquale there? Here. This is a very safe spot. See? Because where he was there, it was useless. So I said, let's use teletransport to move Pasquale into a safe spot. Then Jeffrey was a little bit aggressive with his own missile, but he didn't hit me. Well, I lost only 3, it's fine. Then Wood target Amerigo, and Amerigo died, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Amerigo, this was a mistake to bring Amerigo there. It was my biggest mistake in this round.
Okay.
And unfortunately, sometimes when you do a mistake, you cannot go back, so it is what it is. But here I did a good decision. Here I said, okay, Jeffrey has got only 15 of energy. I said, let's use a shotgun that I can kill Jeffrey and use the second bullet to try to kill also Father Dowling. And actually this paid off. This decision paid off. Really paid me off. This was the best decision of the game, actually. This was the second time in this round that the shotgun worked. And I told you, the shotgun is the best weapon, is my favorite weapon, is the one that I know to use best. Why? Because with shotgun, you can hit 2 worms, because you have 2 shots. And it's the only weapon that can be used twice. It's the shotgun. With a shotgun, you can kill 2 worms. Look, I killed 2 worms with a shotgun. Tell me, what's better than that? The shotgun is the best weapon. I mean, especially towards the end of the game, when you have very little energy left, with a shotgun, you can take off 20 points of energy, 25 points of energy, 25 points of energy, and the worm is there. Here, probably, I wasted a little bit of time. I could have used the rope and punch him in the water, but I don't know why I decided to use the Girder. Not sure why it was a good idea to use the Girder. Maybe I used the Girder to waste a little bit of time because I didn't have enough seconds, and I said, okay, maybe let him waste a round. So what I put the Girder on top of his head, but he cannot shoot at me, just to block him, because I was running out of time and I didn't have time to do it. I was a little bit scared that if I used the rope, I could have fallen down and stuff like that, wasted time. So let's use the Girder so that I will have another 60 seconds. I will have another 60 seconds to kill him. And now Pasquale is gonna use the rope to kill the last worm in the game.
You talking about the ninja rope here, huh?
Yeah, look, the ninja rope. Look
Whee!
how...
Oh my god, it's so amazing.
Look,
Majestic. This pink banana
look
is
at that.
swinging.
Woo!
But this pink banana is very tiny.
Yeah, no,
Hi, bud.
but now I couldn't punch him because I want to punch him on the left with a punch. So what I have to do, I have to use the ninja rope again.
You want to punch him in the face.
I want to punch him on the face to push him into the water.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give him a punch. Look,
Nice,
but
nice,
there's
nice,
no
nice.
guarantee that he's gonna be falling in the water. Look at that.
Kick him.
Fire punch, boom. Ah! You see, he didn't go into the water.
Oh no, he's gonna destroy me.
And he's gonna destroy me now, probably with dynamite. But I still have 89 points of energy. Dynamite only takes out 75, so I will not die. So let's see. Woo! I didn't die. What do you think? What
Oh,
is
69! 69!
I lost only
69!
69. What's the best now?
Kick him!
Kick him into the water. Yeah. And now, replay. See, wood is not a worm. Pasquale wins the round!
Woo! Yes! There we go.
Now let's go to the last round. If I win this round, it's gonna be almost 140,000 points.
Oh, we're going into the Iceland or something? Ah, okay.
Round 2, Jessica Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Jessica Fletcher. Oh, look, she already used dynamite. She's so aggressive.
George, who's George?
She killed George already. No, she attacked George. Pasquale, this is no-brainer, I think. This is a no-brainer.
Yeah, the other way just have to destroy
This is a
tank.
no-brainer.
Just destroy tank.
No, this is a punch. A punch into the water. This is a no-brainer. Power punch. Fire punch, sorry, fire punch.
Boom!
Two with one punch!
No, you killed me.
No, sorry, I killed you, Daniel. Sorry, Daniel.
Oh, sorry, I need to leave the chat. Bye-bye.
Danny, I'm so sorry, Danny. I'm blind, but this round was good. This round was. Sorry, I killed Daniel. I killed my son Daniel, and he went out of the chat. He got offended because I hit him. But what should I do? Sometimes happens. One fire punch, you kill your own. But this round was still good. It was not as good as the first, but I still did well. Whoa! He missed Maria! Sometimes you need this kind of miss. This is Amerigo. I think this was a no-brainer. I said, wow, I can push these two worms on the right using a punch or a Dragon Ball. Why not? This is a very easy shot. Dragon Ball, boom, out. Two. Look, even the replay I got. Hurt, and the other one out. Now, yeah, this worm, he came intentionally here to do harm to us. Oh, look at that, so bad. Let's see, unfortunately the grenade is very powerful. It takes out 50 level of energy, then when the worm explodes, is another 20. Why, he killed 3! One grenade killed 3 worms. Yeah. Here I was very scared because I said, wow, I have only Amerigo, Pasquale, Maria left. 3 worms left, still 3 worms left, but 3 against 7, I think. So this was still very difficult to win it. So let's see how did I do it. Oh wow, this was clever. I mean, not clever, idiot. He was an idiot. It was very stupid. Here, I think the best way, because 76, 71, I was thinking here a good dynamite could kill them all. So I decided to use dynamites probably. That was when I decided to use dynamite. I pushed Jessica on the bed. I think it was when I decided. Was here when I decided to use dynamite? No? Ah, no, here I decided to use the shotgun. Ah, yeah, because he killed George. He killed George. Now, what did I do with the second shot? And then I shot. Ah, this was a silly idiot. Ah, no, okay. Why? And then is gonna also hurt Pasquale. But maybe this was a mistake. Because I took out of 20 points from Pasquale as well. This was an idiotic mistake. I also hurt one of my worms, so with the shotgun. So I was greedy, but it's okay. It's okay. These 2 worms, they have very little energy. These 2. Ah, wow, luckily Shaggy was so far. Oh, Shaggy! Goodness sake, he took out 43 from me. Pasquale. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna kill these 2 worms now on the right hand side using a dynamite. This is what I did, you see? Unfortunately here, when I used the dynamite, they didn't explode. They didn't die. After the explosion, they had very little energy left. I think here I was extremely unlucky. I think what I did here, first I went to the right to see if I could escape. If I could climb, yeah, then when I said, okay, I can climb so I can escape, then I said, okay, here I can place a dynamite. This is what I did. I put the dynamite. I think I did a big mistake, probably I should have put it maybe a little bit closer to the 71, to the worm 71, and this one worm died, because in fact that worm didn't die. See, further going, it didn't die, because it didn't explode too close to him. So this father golem didn't die with the dynamite. I was very unlucky. He had only 5 energy left. This was probably a mistake. Yeah, this guy used it. and then most of the time here I think with Amerigo I got a little bit greedy. I was thinking, okay, I can kill Father Dowling with the second shot. I can use the first shot on Jessica Fletcher. First I go to the left and then I come back to the right, but then unfortunately look what happened. Look what happened. Look where Amerigo got stuck. Amerigo got stuck, look. Amerigo got stuck. Look, he got stuck. Amerigo got stuck into the sand, and then in order to free him, I had to use the shotgun to create some space.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Look, this is the shotgun. Everything is getting very, 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 very difficult. I did a couple of mistakes, and unfortunately, I'm not in a good situation now. But I couldn't kill Father Dowling. Now, the most clever worms here is gonna revenge on us. Father Dowling now is gonna be in a much better position to destroy us. So, here I did a bad jump! I did a bad jump and I couldn't kill Father Dowling with the second shot. It was another mistake. See, I'm doing so many mistakes after mistakes. Mistakes after mistakes. This second round was very bad. Look at Father Dowling. Bomb missile. And he killed Pasquale. And who's the other one? And Bangla. So this Father Dowling, he punished me. But luckily I had Amerigo who didn't die, and then I used Amerigo, which was my second worm, to kill Father Dowling. Actually, here I used it. Remember when I was talking about the order of that? Then I said, okay, instead of killing Father Dowling, I'm going to kill first the other one, because Father Dowling is not gonna shoot next. So, sorry, he's gonna shoot next. So it's better not to be close to Father Dowling, otherwise he's gonna kill me. So I decided, okay, because Father Dowling is gonna be the next one to shoot, remember about the order, I decided to kill this one with the shotgun. And then I said, okay, Father Dowling, I can shoot Father Dowling with the second shot. So let's see if I get it. That was my intention, but then actually I couldn't go back. When you have the shotgun, you can use the rope. And then, okay, I couldn't go to kill Father Dowling. So yeah, sorry, yeah, this was my intention. Okay, now, see, Shaggy shot. Because now Shaggy shot, the next one to shoot is gonna be Father Dowling. You understand? Yeah, so this is very easy, especially in the end, it's very easy to calculate. Now I can go to the left, like with the home missile, because Shaggy cannot shoot at me, because after me, the next to shoot will be Father Dowling. So Shaggy will be not able to hit me. So that's why I went here, because I was thinking Shaggy will not shoot at me, the next to shoot will be Father Dowling. Yeah, that's why you need to know the order of shooting. Because it's 2 against 1 now. It's 2 against 1. Shaggy and Father Dowling, they belong to the same team, but now Father Dowling cannot kill me because it's too far from me. So that's why I remember, because when I played this round, intentionally I went away from Father Dowling because Father Dowling was dangerous. Dangerous to be too close to a worm. If you don't kill a worm, it's better to be far from it. And then here, I use again a home missile. Here I was so lucky because I still like to home missile. The home missile, you point where you want the missile to go. Then you press the bar, load, you just hold it and then you release. Boom. This was the home missile. Then Father Dowling again, it's too far from me, and usually the computer doesn't use the rope. So yeah, this was when it's too far actually. Yeah, human usually can use a rope. You can use a rope. You can use a Girder. You can use a lot of things to reach the from the side. But usually the computer doesn't, it's not so intelligent, so we don't use them. Even also because to program the computer to use the rope is too complicated. It's very difficult. The rope usually is something that the computer may be very hard to program to have the intelligence to. But here I was lucky because they still allow me to use the rope. Let's see, in this round, in this match, I was extremely lucky. And obviously here, there was the punch that killed the last war, which was Father Doling. This Father Doling, actually, he had very little energy from so long. It took me so long to get rid of him. He was the last one. So I was not very happy about this second round, but I still managed to do a very good score. So let's see how much did I do. So we are going to have now a match recap. And yeah, the best shot was Father Doling, of course. Father Doling was the man of the match. The man of the match was the most violent was Amerigo. He killed 7 worms. And this is the last one. I did 18 in total, 18 and difference 12. So my score is 120 plus 18,000 plus 1,000 is 1,039,276. Yeah, 136,000. Wow, man, it was a fantastic score. It's an amazing score. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And please leave some comment below and let me know if what I said is something that you already knew or something that you didn't know. What else did I didn't talk about? If there is anything else which I missed, and would you have done better or worse than me? What do you think? Do I play well or not? Or can I improve? Please let me know. Thank you. Bye bye.